Okay, kind of an update on this place. It's still like a tip. Um, Actually, in here, I just put that thing together today, and I have my travel station, and I love it. Travel station is awesome. Oh, these stupid curtains. Do you see these runner things? I don't know what they are, but they were here. So do you see my brilliant, I shouldn't call it brilliant. Anyway, my solution is zip tie a normal curtain rod to that mess. These are my plants. Well, actually I inherited them from my mother. This one I got my own. These were my mother's. The basement was mean. The basement did not kill them. Yeah, I have to vacuum. My kitchen is a joke. Boxes. But I just ordered, and more boxes. These are things that, I've unpacked and I've got to get rid of. I just ordered a dresser and a baker's rack. How can I do this? Like this. I'll flip it around. I'm sure I look terrible. I look pretty terrible. Oh my god, yeah. Anyway, but the point is, I'm surviving. I mean, it's been less than a week since I moved out of there. I still have so much stuff in storage. I just have lists and lists and lists of stuff that I need to do. That's sort of annoying, to say the least. I am not used to putting this on me. I'm used to being out taking a walk with the cats. Okay, this place. I did another sort of video. I do have the deck out front. It is not at all private. I live on a fairly busy road. I will not be able to take the cats for a walk. The cat, as of right now, I've only gotten approved for Pansy to be here. That is very difficult. Percy, my son, adores him and can't let him go. So he'll be with my son. I'm basically going to try to sneak Perry in here. That's the three-legged guy. And Poppy, I don't have a home for. I think that he's gonna go. But he's also the youngest of them. Kind of kills me. Anyway, next week I am out of town. I mean, this is wild. It was really bad. I mean, I was putting up those little mini videos. I actually took so many videos of how I was being treated by my former landlord that I had to upgrade my storage a lot. They're really bad. It's a really bad situation. It was a bad situation. It's currently a bad situation. Like lawyers involved type bad situation. Multiple lawyers. And multiple police jurisdictions. At some point, I should tell that story. Because I've been told by the people, like at work and type that sort of thing, because everything changed. my availability, how I was working, everything else. More or less, I had to like tell him what's going on. And I've been told that I should definitely do a podcast and I should definitely write a book. That's how insane it was. Oh my God, my eyebrows are crazy too. See, I have, this is why I shouldn't put a camera in front of my face. Yeah. So things are improving. I mean, it's only been today's Monday. I think it was last Tuesday. Was it last Tuesday I got the keys to this place? I'm slowly getting more comfortable. I'm not paranoid that somebody's going to bust into this place. I feel much safer. Sometimes when you have something like avoidant personality disorder and extreme low self-esteem, it really nails you. It really does damage. I mean, they talk about things like, that you'll be underemployed, that you won't have relationships, etc. But it makes you also vulnerable to what my lawyer is calling predator. And I fell into that hard, and then not having, I mean, even my son, who's kind of self-centered. I mean, he's a kid. Everybody's self-centered. But he's sort of oblivious to what I have going on in my life, generally. Even he was like, this is not good. This is not good at all. He was like, ooh. The people, like I said, the work people, they're sort of like, they want to know updates, but people that are actually in my life, and of course, I mean, we're talking like internet people. There's one person who has heard basically everything, and every other person has been like, I can't deal. I can't deal. And it's not even like they don't care. It's that it was so hard for them to hear what was happening that they're just like, nope, this is not something I'm going to discuss. My son does not want to hear exactly how I was being treated. So, it does feel like I was there for way longer than 2 months. It very quickly became like, this is it. This is my life. This is the best it's ever going to be. There's not going to be nothing. I mean, what's insane is something like 10 days before I left, I was in Ireland. And now, less than 2 weeks after I'm out of there, I'm going to California. Just because that's like what I was doing. That's what I do. I travel. But it really did seem like, okay, this is the new normal. And for me, I mean, this is why I would ever go into therapy, is because I lose track of time and I lose track of things changing. And it's just like, whatever is now is forever. And it really did. It was like, this is it for the rest of my life. So yes, this apartment is still like a tip, and it hasn't really been moved into because, work and other things. My kid has been having issues, and I've been helping him a lot. I mean, he was super supportive of me, actually, when I was in that. I mean, for him, I mean, he wasn't like ideal, but I mean, for him, I mean, he really did put himself out way far beyond his comfort zone to help me, and I'm actually super grateful for that. I was like, good. you know, he might be a brat, but he actually cares. Which is actually difficult for me to even contemplate. But yeah, so as a avoidant thing, watch out for lowering your standards because you don't think you're worth anything and accepting much less than what you should accept. That's the underemployment thing, but in my case, it was, I mean, yes, I was between a rock and a hard place, but I mean, any other person probably would have had friends or relatives they could have stayed with. I hope that there's nobody else that's going to be in that type of stuck, that they feel like they have to accept something like that. But people with avoidant personality disorder, they will. So be aware and pay attention to your gut instincts. My gut said that was a horrible place and I shouldn't have ever gone there. My gut said that the guy that was running it was super creepy. Yeah, oh, he's super creepy. Like finding objects in my bed under the blankets type creepy. But that's done with. I've been here at least 5 days. I mean, this is the thing. I still have like a really weird sense of time. It feels like I've been here for a month. And then, but like when I'm working, it goes so fast. I'll be working, they'll be like, oh, it's been 10 hours. And I'll be like, are you sure it's only been like 3? I don't understand it. It's really friggin' annoying. It's a trauma response. But yeah, the advice I would give people for having heard all the hellacious stuff I was going through is, again, 1, watch out that your low self-esteem doesn't make you think that you have to accept. And I mean, I used to be told that by my mother, that I need, anything I was offered, I need to be grateful for it because hey, somebody's offering you something. And actually I was back on track because I was offered another place that was a summer place that it was actually more expensive than where I'm at right now, but it only would have been a 9-month lease, which meant I would have been out in another 8 months, and it was totally furnished, so I wouldn't have been able to bring any of my own things in there. I would have felt like walking on eggshells the entire time. I mean, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells now, but I mean, it really would have been bad. That's number 1. And number 2 is that things do change. And even when it seems like you're stuck in a terrible position and you're never going to have anything get better, that's not accurate. Things change. They might change for the worse even, but things change. Things change. Keep holding on. Keep, picking your, goal and going for it and focusing on it, and you will get there. Now, does that mean that you're going to get some love of your life, etc.? I can't guarantee that, but I can guarantee something will change. Either you will actually find that person, or you will find a way to live your life without that person, or you will find that your need for a certain relationship changes. Because that's the other thing, is right now they have this idea that your spouse is supposed to be, your best friend and your confidant and your, partner in crime and business partner and your lover and everything, co-parent for the rest of your life. And that, no, most people in truth have multiple people that cover some of each of those areas. So that's a lot of pressure to put to find out one and only person. So maybe what will happen is in your life you've got nobody right now and that's what you're looking for, but suddenly you'll get a coworker that really makes things better for you. And that'll be a change. And be aware of that. That maybe not everything on your list that you need to have in your life is taken care of, but maybe, one or two things are, you can check them off the list. And then you can also alter, your goal a little bit to be more specific to other things that you're going for. But things will change. My life changed really fast twice. I really am sick of that. I hope that this, there's no reason to even think that it would, like the place burned down or something like that. I've got a year to catch my breath. And so that's another thing, is this pressure I'm putting on myself to get everything done now. No. And there's actually another person I talked to. It was like, yeah, just do it. Just do it all. Do it all. Just take a weekend and do it. Well, excuse me, I work on weekends. But yeah, it's not the only thing I'm doing. So, yeah. So again, in this place, I have to put in more storage, and I have 2 more pieces of furniture to come, and then I can really unpack my storage unit. It's about 2/3 full still. And actually have my stuff back and have a life back. After my trip, I'm going to get Pansy back and probably Perry too. But I got to work that out. Anyway, that's what's happening. Things are better. I'm still holding my breath. But things are better, and they're going to continue to get better, even though putting together furniture sucks. Once I've put it together, then I can unpack, and that was really stressing me out. I had like boxes everywhere. Now, it seems weird to have the broken down cardboard, because I'm going to go recycle it. I'm not going to just put it in the trash. So there's a recycle place, and I get a big enough stack. I'll do it all at once rather than 16 trips. But there were like this room I'm in right now was at least half of the floor was boxes. It was driving me crazy, and that has changed for the better, and it changed quickly. And it's because I had goals, and I didn't bust all over myself because I didn't have it done immediately. Because you know what, if I had help, then yeah, I could have done this much faster than I've done it. If I took time off work, I could have done it much faster, but I didn't. So the chaos was driving me crazy. It's still kind of chaotic here. It's not as bad as it was. Even today, I put together 2 storage things in the bathroom. Even right now, actually, if you go in there and look around the sink, I haven't actually put anything away. I put the storage in there. I haven't put anything away. It's like, it's just everywhere. And then I'll go in there and take 10 minutes and put it away, and then it will be better. And that's what you have to do. Anyway, I'm rambling. But I'm hoping to put up more videos soon. So